Even though she's not Jewish herself, back in the 1970s, the American actress Valerie Harper was, in many ways, America's most famous Jewish export. The star of the internationally screened sitcom Rhoda is today making headlines once again as she faces a diagnosis of terminal brain cancer.
My name is Rhoda. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941.
In fact, her name is Valerie Harper, but she was known worldwide as Rhoda, the lead character in the eponymous sitcom of the 1970s.
I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home.
Rhoda was a spin-off from another enormously successful comedy, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, which was based in a fictional TV newsroom in Minneapolis. When Rhoda launched, the character returned to her native New York. It rapidly became the most successful program of its time about a fictional Jewish character, navigating life in the cultural melting pot of the Big Apple. Howard Rosenberg is the former TV critic of the Los Angeles Times.
It's an interesting thing about television, even though the people who developed American television were all Jewish, there wasn't that much on television that was Jewish, maybe because they didn't want people to feel like they were favoring their own religion or whatever.
Rhoda quickly filled that gap and became a huge hit, not just in the United States, but around the world, communicating for the first time to many people how American Jews were assimilating with the communities around them.
Hi, Rhoda. What's new?
Nothing much.
Same here.
In October 1974, Rhoda and her boyfriend Joe were married in a TV episode that broke all records, attracting 52 million viewers on a Monday night. Today, Valerie Harper is saying goodbye to her fans, her family, and to life itself.
I recently got an amazingly shocking diagnosis from my doctors.
Diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, she has just months to live. And she told America's People magazine she's using the time to accentuate the positive.
We're all terminal. None of us are getting out of this earth alive. And so when you get a diagnosis like that, stay on the path. They're coming up with great stuff all the time.
In her autobiography published in January, Valerie Harper explains that while she is not Jewish, she is a Zionist. Among the characters she's played on stage and on the big screen, the former Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir.
Israel, born 1948. Next week, there may not be a state of Israel at all.
And she donated some of the proceeds from her performances in that role to Israeli children's charities. Today, as she faces terminal cancer, she's also lending her voice to a controversial cause in the USA.
Health care for all. I mean, I'm lucky I have my union, I have the greatest husband in the world, and the wonderful Cedars-Sinai Hospital here in LA, Research Center, doing great stuff on cancer. And I want everybody to have that opportunity. It shouldn't just be me. So, onward. I love you, and know that I'm okay. I am okay on this venture.
Valerie Harper has been making a string of media appearances here, openly discussing her cancer and exhibiting remarkable strength and positive thinking at a very tough time for her. It's a tough time also for her fans, for whom she will always be the plain-talking Rhoda Morgenstern, a Jewish girl trying to make it in New York. This is Simon Marks for JN1 in Washington.